Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the 5-digit European Cup 2026. It is the start of week 2, match 1, and I guess match 2 as well at the same time on the B stream. But today on the A stream, we have Austria and Denmark in the lower part of the Swiss. And today joining me is a Tommy1. Hello.
Hello, and welcome indeed to this great match. Hopefully, we will see some interesting performances at the very least from Denmark, but I do expect that Austria might just pop off.
Yeah. And the seedings from qualifiers are as follows: is Denmark in seed 10 and Austria in seed 15. Denmark having lost to Czechia in the first match 5-3, and Austria having lost to Great Britain 5-2. Both teams having also chosen to play speed in both of their matches, so maybe we can see that here, try and see how they match up against each other.
I mean, yeah, absolutely, but I don't know. I do believe that you might see some kind of maps, for example, as Nomad 1, Hard Rock 2, at least from Austria. I do believe that they might just get an edge on Denmark on those maps, but we will have to watch and see. And in the meantime, I believe we have some roles ongoing. And Denmark will be having the second pick, I believe.
Yeah, Denmark will be having the second pick, and Austria has the chance to pick which order they want to ban in. So for this match, it is a best of 9. There is going to be one ban for each team. Let me see what last match's bans were for these teams. It was Austria banning DT1 and Denmark banning Hard Rock 2.
Mm-hmm.
So Hard Rock 2, I guess the precision of the map pool is something that is less for the Danish, but the Hidden 2 is probably on the side of their better skill set, because Czechia banned that against them. So
I mean, yeah, Denmark had I believe something along the top 5 score on HD2 in qualifiers. I don't remember the exact place, but I do remember that it was quite high, and that might be one of the bans that Australia will find when it will be their turn to ban. But yeah, Denmark will be having the first ban too. So let's see, are they going to ban HR2 again this match?
We don't know, because did Denmark or did Austria play it? No, neither team played Hard Rock 2 last week. Hard Rock 2 was only played once in a match against France versus Finland.
Mm-hmm.
And so far we're just waiting on Denmark to pick their first ban here. It would be normal to, I guess, see Hard Rock 2, but
yeah, so far we only see a ban as hello.
Oh
well, okay.
That is interesting. I guess since they did both perform on the lower end in last week, because they were both 5th and 6th on the Nomad 1, I guess they just want to remove that. And then the DT1 ban from Austria.
I guess it kind of makes sense. I don't know. It's because Denmark does seem to have a great roster for something like DT1, while Australia does struggle a little bit just too much with that consistency. But it seems like both teams have like different idea about each other's skill sets, because Nomad 1 indicates that, well, you might just be able to get an FC or something like that, right? Nomad is not very high in star rating, not really hard, but yeah, very interesting to see that. I'm really interested to see the first pick now.
Yeah, the one thing, DT1 was the same ban as they did last week, so I think it's just a map they do not like.
Oh yeah, quite possible. But yeah, let's see. Australia will be having the first pick, and I feel like we should be expecting something along the HR. So HR1, HR2, they are not like greatly known for their HR skills, but at least for me, it feels like it's one of the possible skill sets that they can try to get a little bit on edge on. But I don't know.
Yeah. It's hard to say because either the teams are very close together in some maps or they're very far apart, and they do go for normal 2 though. Banned for them last week, but they can pick it this week. So they go for the normal 2.
No, this is really interesting, but okay. I do think that Australia is feeling just confident, good enough to try this map. Quite a standard, I guess, execution of number 2. A lot of stamina, a lot of just some flow aim. Generally, what you would expect from such a sort as number 2. But hey, I do feel like at the very least Denmark will be able to match Australia here. But I guess the status of match is exactly the place to get some experiments in, to feel out your opponent and maybe try to get a little bit of a cheeky advantage in the start, but yeah.
Yeah. Neither of these 2 teams have played this map in match before, so for both these teams it's going to be the first time and probably the last time they will play it. Because next week we're going to have a new pool for week 3. So this is going to be the last time you'll see this pool being played. Or this weekend, I guess. So let's hope we can get most of the maps played.
Yeah, you gotta enjoy it what you can, when you can. So maybe, I mean, I would for sure, one of the reasons why I would pick this number 2 would be the song. I mean, it's just a great remix, very interesting to play, just going straight, but alright, I see we are having good lot of fun in chat, or am I mistaken?
It's a GED.
Oh. I am a little bit far from my monitor, unfortunately, but yeah.
Well, you see good GM, so good morning, I guess. It's 4 p.m. for most of these teams. It is 4 p.m. for basically both these teams, so... And now we see good luck have fun in chat, so that probably means we're gonna get this first map of this match started. The normal 2 picked by Austria. Let's see if they can start off this match right and get their first pick as a win for this match.
And we will be going in little by little as soon as Bunch will actually wake up too. Good morning to it too. It seems like we are still loaded for some reason, but yeah.
No, it's just the wait timer that is going. We have to wait till all of them are in sync, and that should be about now. There we go.
Yep. And here we go. Little by little, some calm start before the storm. Just a little bit of a feeling. So far, we don't see a lot of accuracy drops, I guess, from much of the players. There is some outliers, of course, but well, it is how it is. And
yeah, it's currently Denmark that is taking the lead with a little bit of accuracy, but now also that Nick Ninja has also broke really early on in this map, and it is quite a long map, so an early break can hurt a lot. And I see a lot of act drops from some of the players here.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate because this is one of the greater accuracies from the Austria team, but still, there's still a lot of maps. The map is almost going for 4 minutes. The break at the start will be a little bit unfortunate, but it doesn't decide too much. So Australia just have to hold on. Don't get it wet in their heads and just get. It will be fine.
Yeah, but Akashi has dropped almost under 90% accuracy. I did see them under 90% accuracy earlier on. They did get to recover a little bit now, almost up to 93. But Mayenju Among Us is also broken and keeps on breaking. Hopefully they can get a hold of themselves and get back up that combo when we get into the next stream section here.
Yeah, and we will start in the next section with a slight miss from Kakashi, which is still getting a little bit of a combo advantage back to Denmark's side. And we have immediately a miss from Bertel, which is just enough for Austria. This is what they needed. Just hold up, take it home, to help us with those accuracies, get the combo advantage and bring it. Because right now the score advantage does go little by little towards Austria, and miss from my angel Mokus does not help at all. The Mystify finds another break, but that's still fine. And we are in a little bit of an equilibrium.
Yeah, but that miss from the Mystify has stagnated the progress that Austria hadn't made, and it's currently actually going towards Denmark again. Slightly only, but it is slowly going their way again.
Yeah, because it's just so unfortunate, because the Misfire was the highest accuracy play from Austria, and him just breaking his combo is a big problem. But still, we are in equilibrium. Score is not going much to either of the sides, so maybe a little bit towards Denmark, and we will still have only a little bit of the map left. Any miss from any of the players will be detrimental towards the end, and Basic finds a miss!
And indeed, with Basic breaking, the score lead is slowly starting to go to Austria again. I wasn't say but some aggros, but now it does go towards Austria, and it goes fast, and Austria does take the lead here. It is still a bit shaky, but if Austria holds on, they can take this first map for themselves.
And they are holding up little by little. We are going through the last guy under the map, and we still seeing at least 2 to 3 FCs on the map from what's shown from Kao, and one great supporting combo from Ninja and Hakashi. They are just more than enough for Austria to get it back, and even with some unfortunate misses in the early game from Nicht and a miss in the middle from the Mystify, it's still more than enough for Australia to take the first point, a break point, and get it on the board.
Yeah, that recovery from Nick Ninja has been the saving grace for Austria here. With Bartel and Basic missing, it did open up that opportunity for Nick Ninja and the Mystify to bring that back for Austria, and now they have their own pick as their first win.
And you just see it. 2 S ranks from Austria and 1 B rank 2 from Hakashi, which is a bit of a funny one, but still great performance from both teams. But those just small one miss from Basic, from Amogus, was just more than enough to get it back to Austria this time around. But there is still a lot of the match left, and Denmark shouldn't let it get to their heads. And we say HD2.
And this is also something I kind of expected. Denmark being a little bit better on that hidden 2 gimmick, the reading. They both picked, or I guess they got the hidden 2 banned against them, but they did pick the Fremont 2 last match. So now that they can pick the hidden 2, they will. And they hopefully can take advantage of it with a comfortable win. But we have to see how Austria can perform on this.
Yeah, for sure. And well, I guess it makes sense that America does pick HD2. I mean, they did great on it, but yeah, this will be a good show, good match, I guess, a good confrontation on this map.
Yeah.
But I am interested to see which players will be going in from Austria. I mean, of course, we see Cal, Capi, and Stadia, but I don't know who will be the fourth.
Let's see what they did in qualifiers. In qualifiers, they had... I have to scroll very much. Flappy, Stuja, Akashi, and Calamity.
And we see Calamity back, one of the great performances, one of the great player by performances in the first week stats, I believe. But yeah, very interesting. A bit of a shaky lineup. I'm not so sure about that. But come on. I was saying basically the same thing about number 2, and here we go. Austria still holding up with 1-0. So, who am I to judge?
Yeah, it could go either way. Matches like this are very versatile. Anything can happen. And with this hidden 2 started, we're going to see if Denmark can get their own first pick on the board as well.
Yep. And from the start, we see that we already have a small break from Austria, from Karl, and small accuracy and combat advantage already goes to Denmark. Even so, we are looking at the start of the match, but we already see that there is still 2 SS ranks from Denmark. Perfect accuracies in with some unfortunate misses from Perran, but it is fully traded by Calamity and Karl still. And Cappy too, I missed him.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Both Cappy and Calamity breaking basically at the same time, just after Perran broke. And with that, it's just Austria that's running with it, and it's already built up a lead of almost 130,000 score. But Lovejohn also finds a miss there, bringing back the FC count almost to 2-2 now.
Yeah, and we are going in a little bit of a KI now, and it seems like there is still misses happening from the both sides of the board. Baron finds a miss, Lovejohn finds a miss, Cappy finds a miss, and Karl too. But it's still not enough for Austria to get back. Combo advantage is still on the side of Denmark because of the FCs and accuracies from stealth and basic. Just look at that, 98 and 99.7.8% accuracy from stealth. Great performance so far, and we are still only halfway through the map.
Yeah, that score from stealth, if they can hold, is gonna be amazing on this map. Basic also doing really good, keeping up that accuracy. And now also Lovejohn and Perran both trying to recover. And it's on the side of Austria that is also recovering pretty well, but it's just the accuracy that's too low to compete.
Yeah, just way too low on the side of Austria, even with some good, again, combos, but we see another miss from Karl, and that seems like Austria might just not have enough players to really contest 2 great players on reading side from Denmark. It is how it is.
This section, we go into these bus sliders. Hopefully no one breaks on them.
Surely.
You never know. If you only miss like, oh, basic misses!
Oh no! And it seems like this break was just more than enough for this time to just be sure still for Denmark to win. Because even after this miss, we see some trades from Cappy and Karl and Perran too, and we have another miss from Fortune, which is just kind of insane, but yeah, we still see Stealth going strong, still FC 98.2, dropping a little bit in accuracy, but still going strong, going for that FC. I might be lying, but still, the first big FC of this match.
Styria has broke, removing all of the FCs from the Austrian side, and Calamity now also breaking, removing another 1k plus combo, and it's just Stealth that is holding here. And
wow.
They do FC.
So unfortunate still. I mean, we can see that Austria had some great performances. Stadia in with 94.10% accuracy, and actually no misses, only one slider break in the end. Calamity also with some great performance, good combo, 1.2k, combo, but still. But it's just not enough on your opponent against Denmark with Stealth, with Lovejohn, and Basic. What can you do?
Yeah, Denmark performed amazing on this map. Really good score from Stealth, showing that they are very comfortable on the Hidden 2. I think we're going to see Freemo 2 probably picked later on in this match as well, if they are so comfortable on Hidden 2 like this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It seems like they were fully locked in. They were able to get it done quite easily, even with some unfortunate misses in the end from Lords and I believe Stealth. Not from Stealth, but yeah. I can forget the exact name of the person that was from the side of Denmark that was broken dead, but it doesn't really matter. Because it is now will be a pick from Austria, and they are in a bit of a dilemma. What would be the best pick for them?
Yeah, they want to do the same thing they did with the normal 2 and win it, but they go for the normal 3, the alt pick. And I think this could be a good pick for them, but you know, Nomad has the tendency to go either way, as we also saw on the Nomad 2, where Denmark had a pretty good lead at the start, but then just dropped and it went back to Austria. Let's see how they perform on this Nomad 3.
Yeah, I mean, it seems alright for Austria on a paper, but overall, I'm not so sure after this 82. I mean, of course, it is more of a reading map, right? You have to understand the patterns better, but still, it had some art patterns through it, and I feel like Denmark just had a better comfort, better accuracies across the board on this type of the map, and it might be a bad sign for Austria this time around.
Yeah, but it's gonna be close. I think Austria has a good chance on this, but with stuff like this, Denmark having also performed way better than Austria in qualifiers on this, and in the stage or the week 1 from Swiss, also beating Austria, so they have their work cut out for them.
I mean, yeah, for sure. I guess we'll have to see. I guess, right?
Yeah.
It will be a contested map for sure. That is the only thing that I can say.
Yeah, just waiting on the last player for Denmark here. After that last player joins, I think we could get this third map started, and Bertel does join the lobby.
Oh, Bertel.
I think with this we can get the third map started.
Yeah, and that's great for him. I mean, we'll have to see what he will do this time around, but still, you can expect sometimes some good things from Bertel, but it doesn't matter. Alright, so we see a good luck of fun in the chat, and that means that we will be starting really soon. Hopefully Bunch will also let us start soon enough.
Yeah, we see the good luck have fun in chat, and we do see the start of this map. Hakashi not wanting to join though. Let's see if they do want to join now. They do. And we can get this map started. The Nomad 3 picked by Austria. Let's see how Denmark can perform on this against the team that picked it.
Yeah, and we are going in straight pretty much because there is not really a slow part at the start of the map, and from what you can see, there is not much big troubles except for maybe Calamity on the side of Austria across the board. Some 94% accuracy gaming here, but it does not matter because we still have two double S plays from Faforian and Hakashi from the side of Austria. I mean, not anymore, but well.
Yeah, Austria does take a early lead with the accuracy advantage. Even though Calamity dropped some combo by missing some slider ends, I guess, or having a miss.
Yeah, but it's still fine.
They're even.
It's still fine. We are going into another little bit of a KI, but there is some patterns, some big aim control patterns going on, and we still see that both of the teams are still going strong. No misses on the board, and we see a big double miss from Fafori and Berto, which is just so unfortunate.
Yeah, both players trading that miss, not having any more impact on the score than it already has, and it is Denmark that's now ahead by about 40 to 50,000, and it's growing.
Yeah, I mean, that is to be expected. Faforian was one of the bigger accuracy holders from the side of Austria, but still, they do have Kapi and Hakashi, and as we are going into the second kind of UKI of the map, they are still going strong. But Denmark is fully trading, except for Parents that finds a miss right in the middle of the start of the second KI, and it's just such a big bad news for Denmark, because now Austria will be having a great combo advantage and maybe even accuracy advantage, because Perrin was one of the greater accuracy holders now from the side of Denmark. But sadly, we cannot see it because of the puncture.
No, Florian! Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Florian.
Oh, alright, he's back. He's back, it's fine. a little bit delayed, but it's fine. He will just
Yeah,
finish
okay.
later. Yeah, and we're still looking at it because Bertha finds another miss from the side of Denmark, and that's just worst news that you can imagine for Austria. Except for Gabi actually found the miss, but he's distracted by stealth. Oh my god, what is going on?
It's a quarter of the map left. There's a quarter of the map left, and it's just
Well, Sean Veras Hakashi.
Stealth just broke.
It is just a big showdown because of Kakashi and Lojong. They are the big, greater players right now on the both the teams, and they enemies from both of them will be determined pretty much the result of this match. Both of the teams need to hold up. Also get Kakashi finds a miss! And it's just so bad! Wharton still going strong. No misses, 97.7% accuracy. And now with some unfortunate more misses from Zanzetto Austria, with Kapi being, I guess, just thrown out of the map, we are seeing the end, and Denmark will be getting a second point on their scoreboard.
Yeah, what is happening in this map? Everyone is breaking. Carl left the map early or something, and then two players both leaving before the map actually ended on our side and breaking it as well. So I hope the MP link is fine. I think it should be fine. Let me check.
This map was such a disaster that even Bancho was breaking, because disaster from the side of Australia. You see the joke? Yeah.
Yeah, the MP link is fine. And Denmark indeed won that map by about 240,000 score.
Yeah, still, it was really close. Some insane plays. Wow, it was pretty much going down to the wire to the last a little bit of a map, and you couldn't wish for more as watchers of this match.
Yeah. And I think I already kind of know which way Denmark is going to go here. If they are very comfortable on Hidden 2, I think the most... Yeah, there it is. The Fremont 2 is going to be their next pick. And it is.
Yeah, it makes sense. Especially maybe a little bit of a misban from Austria after all with DT1, but, well, we will be seeing Fremont 2 now. Very interesting, I guess, song. You have to see, but yeah.
Yeah. Of course, the difference between Hidden 2 and Fremont 2 is that you're not only doing Hidden, you also have to do Hard Rock and another... I think we're going to see 2 Hiddens and a Hard Rock. That's what I'm expecting, kind of. I don't know if they put on any easy.
I don't think so.
At least
I don't see any reason for not to risk this easy. I do not think that Denmark or Austria have comfortable enough players right now that will be going on with easy in this quarter match, but yeah.
So last week on this map, Bartel took Hard Rock, Basic took Hidden, and Stealth took Hidden.
Okay. Huh. It makes sense. You gotta put your, I guess, the outlier, the carry player of Lojong into the mod position, increase his chances of seeing, right? Because it's just some guaranteed points that you will be taking home. And I guess you might see something similar from Austria. But I'm not so sure. I believe Cal might be sitting on Hidden this time around, together with perhaps Studia. But I'm not sure who will be on Hard Rock from Austria. This is a big question for me.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's gonna be hard. They haven't played this map last week, so it's gonna be hard to see what they're gonna do. Did they play Fremont 1? They did play Fremont 1. Let's see if we can look in there and see which player took what. But the Fremont 1 is so different from the Fremont 2. Last week they did have 2 Hiddens and a Hard Rock on the Fremont 1, where Kapi and Calamity took the Hiddens and Agashi took the Hard Rock.
Okay. Well, anyway, we do have good luck, have fun in the chat, and that means that we will be seeing the mod distribution really soon, as soon as we will be able to actually start.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do see Nick Ninja as a fourth player from the side of Austria. And we are going, and from what I can see, is Nick Ninja on HR? Yes, Nick Ninja in the
Cal is
HR.
also on HR.
What?
It's an easy though.
What? Cappy and
Cappy's
Easy
on
and Cal on HR HD? What?
Yep.
Oh, that
The
is
Austrian
some
side is
interesting.
overmodding.
That is a big, I don't know, surprise, at least for me, this roster. We'll have to see how Cappy will perform, because Nick Ninja already finds 2 slider breaks so far, and it's not looking great. An early combo and score advantage. A complete disaster from the side of Austria. 3 misses, everyone except for Easy just dropped. Traded only by stealth.
Yeah. It's looking like Bartel here is very comfortable on that hard rock. And with Nick Ninja just keeping on breaking, their score is not going to go anywhere. It's going to be stagnant for the most part. And as you can see, Denmark has already built up a 120,000 lead after a quarter of this map.
Yeah, and even if they build it up so far, they do have Orton that will be able to increase it further, even with some misses from all of the other players from the side of Denmark, because Selfish Battle and Basic again found their misses and combo breaks. So Austria now really needs a hero, needs the Cappy to step up to FC this damn insane map, and this will be the only way for Austria to actually get this another point on the board for them, at least on this map, because Orton will be going for the NC, and he might just get it.
Yeah, and just to remind everyone, the easy multiplier on this map is only 1.5. So it is not even maxing out at 1 million. It's only maxed out at 175,000 if you do FC. And with Cal and Bartel breaking both, is traded another break, but Nick Ninja also breaking again is not helping Austria in the slightest.
Yeah, but they do need just another one great supported combo, and now right now it seems to be Studia with Domot. He's just going on trying to get the best score he can, and it might be enough if we continue to see some breaks from the side of Denmark, from Stealth, Bertel, and Basic. Even if it looks like at least Stealth did recover quite well.
Yeah, and we have about a third of this map left, and it's looking like Denmark is just running away with it, with 2 players on pretty good combo, and 2 others being in the recovery as well. On the side of Austria, there's 2 players in good combo, but the 2 recovering combos are just not there.
Yeah, and 500,000 score difference is just not great for Austria, especially with some redundant misses from Cal and Nick Ninja. So far, not so great, but at the very least, we can see Cap is still going strong, 98.6% accuracy and an FC on easy, which is cool, but still not enough, even with some misses from Bertel again.
Yeah, and even though Cappy is still FCing, it's not gonna matter. That score difference is already way too much, and with Stuja and Stealth both breaking, it is just over, and Cappy now also breaking is just it's just over for Austria. And with that, Denmark take their 3rd point this match.
It's so unfortunate to see it's a miss from Cappy right on the last basic pattern on the map in easy, but it is how it is. It will still not be enough to get an advantage over Denmark on this kind of map, at least not with this overmod. And well, it is how it is. I guess they just should have pushed through it, and now will be the time to answer with their own pick with some possible very interesting map.
Yeah, it is back to Austria again. And Austria is now in a spot where they have to get this max map correct. else Denmark is going to be on match point on their own pick.
Yeah. I guess we also should mention that John was indeed one of the players that was responsible for Denmark getting another point as the only FC in the lobby with 97 something accuracy, but still, great job from him. But yeah, we immediately see a pick from Austria indeed, view BTT2. Okay, now this is interesting. I mean, they did get a point on Nomo 2, but this is a bit of a different map, and it was not that comfortable for Austria, so they will be like feeling really great on this one too. I don't know.
Yeah, and I just recalculated the scores for the easy, and they did the easy score did top score their team.
Well, I mean, it is to be expected with this performance from Capi. Yeah.
I posted the scores from that map in our stream chat.
Yeah, I mean, so again, great performance.
Yeah.
Almost 700k from Capi, but it is how it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we do see the DT2, and I'm not sure. Do you have any insights on what kind of a map DT2 this time around is?
DT2 is, I think, speed, like finger control speed. If I remember right.
So basically, it's just basic. You gotta press hard and fast. I guess. Map this time around, but I don't know. I mean, to be fair, this type of map kind of represents number 2 too, with a bit of a focus on stamina.
I think it's more on the side of like actual finger control, where you have to like.
Oh.
But I don't remember it very well. But I did see this. It's finger control speed. Like Note 5 is actual speed. This is more on like DT speed is also always a little bit more on the control heavy side.
Alright, then it will be indeed an interesting watch, and we are having a match starting with, of course,
a long slider.
Yeah, the long slider. Kind of reminds me of a big, I guess, a tree branch, but whatever. And yeah, going strong so far. There is some slight accuracy drops, especially from Hakashi, but hey, you don't gotta slander the gold of Austria team.
And so far, this map is really short. And what I meant with that finger control is just those sliders that are in between those speed patterns are really annoying, where you have to like really watch out that you don't tap them, but hold.
Oh wow, and you just look at that, there is no stable accuracy from any one person on both of the teams, and it seems like it might be just a throw of Penguin and the Mystify at the same time, breaking, still getting an equal, and a big miss from Porto. This is highest accuracy from Denmark, I believe, and this is getting that score advantage crazy to the side of Austria, and it will be a big problem for Denmark. They now need to see some misses from the Austria.
Yeah, and Austria is just chugging along, holding on to those combos. It might not be the greatest of accuracies, but they are holding combo.
The accuracy doesn't matter. They are actually quite, I guess, medium across this lobby, but still, we are quite. It's a map over. It was so fast, and he just.
Yeah, it's 1 minute 22.
Yeah, it's insane, and Austria just gets it. I mean, again, you can see it. Ojan just going strong with the highest accuracy in the lobby, with only FC in the lobby. I mean, not only FC.
There's 4 FCs in this lobby.
I mean, it's only S rank. That's what I was trying to say. But
yeah, there's 4 FCs in this lobby, but there's only 1 S rank.
Yeah,
and that's just because of how bad the accuracies were on the side of Austria. But it doesn't matter. They had 3 FCs against the 1 FC.
And that just miss from Berto was more than enough to get Austria back, to get them their second point of this match. And, well, the only problem for Austria is that now it is Denmark's turn to pick. And so far, every pick was not great for Austria.
Well, this pick and normal 2, they did win. So
it was a
that
pick from
good.
Austria.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was a pick from Denmark. Right?
Let's hope Denmark can pick a map that they can play here.
So I might just double down and go for HD1. I mean, seeing the double rating accuracy from Austria, and I don't know.
I think that could be a good thing. I don't know how good Austria is on hidden, like the hidden 1. They play it. They did not play it.
And we do indeed see HD1 from Denmark. I mean, makes sense, I guess. Yeah, trying to abuse the reading abilities of Austria team. But yeah, I don't know. It's still going to be a little bit of a tussle because the reading requirements are not that great, of course, right? And the patterns I would actually argue are not really complicated. So Austria might just get on and get the combo in, while Denmark might just find another 1 or 2 unfortunate misses from the other needed support players, I mean. But yeah.
Yeah. I think this hidden 1 is very equal for the both of them. From qualifiers, actually, Austria is a little bit more ahead in terms of hidden 1, but I don't know how different the qualifiers hidden 1 was from this, so we'll have to see. But yeah, just let's just jam to the song because Toby Fox is probably one of the best artists ever to ever live.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But yeah, he has some great performances, especially with his new stuff on Deltarune. But yeah, we are still playing the also German. And
also, welcome B Team or B Stream.
What's going on there?
The B Stream has ended and they raided us.
Oh, okay. Hello, and get a good seat because this match so far it seems just great. But yeah, it seems like there is still some, I guess, nerves, especially after such a short and burst him up. They do have to calm the nerves a little bit, and it seems like it was just enough time for that, because it does see some good luck and have fun in the chat, and that means that we will probably be starting really soon.
Yeah, and this hidden 1 pick does come from Denmark, so hopefully Denmark can get themselves into a match point position here. And it's then up to Austria to find the next map after this. But first, Denmark has to win this one, which, looking at the stats that we have, could still be quite a task.
Absolutely. And we will be going into the map little by little. Let's see. Yep. I mean, it is the intro. There is not going to be too much to watch, unless we do see some unfortunate hundreds from, for example, Kyle. Now with 90% accuracy. Huh?
Calamity?
Did he miss? Oh well. Okay.
He's missed several times already. The stacked notes just doing him in.
I mean, I guess it was just a great calculation from the Denmark to abuse the reading abilities of the Austria team, but I don't know. We'll have to see as soon as Bancho will actually wake up again. Good morning.
Stuja.
Okay, another little bit of trouble. Yeah. And if they did, they did it before the 30-second mark, and we will be seeing a replay, I believe. But yes, so far we see a miss from Watson in the start. Wow. Yeah. Anyway, I guess so far, except for Watson and unfortunate Studia, we do not see how's he doing, at least for now.
It could be just a disconnect from the server, but they are still playing.
Yeah, but still we do see another miss from Perran, and now even if Stadia also indeed found the miss, the advantage should be going towards the Australia team, which is unexpected at the very least at the start of the map. I mean, how can I even call this a start if already almost half of the map is done? and we are still going lean. The Mystify finds finally a break, the first break, I guess, from the Austria, and another miss from Berto! Oh wow.
Bertel finds a miss, leaving only Basic with the FC against Kaal. And Calamity also misses, which means, oh no, Lost John traded it. And with that, it is score stagnant again. It's all up to what Stuja does.
Kaal finds a miss! Together with the Mystify, and it seems like Basic is possibly the only one still with FC on the whole board, not even Lost John. And with some more redundant misses from Austria, it is just not looking great. And advantage is going really quick towards the Denmark point. Already almost a 500,000 score difference, and it's still going up. So far, there is no more misses from Denmark, and that is just great, bad news for Austria, especially with some more misses on the Misfire Kaal. Calamity was able to recover a little bit, now it's a 300 combo, but the map is ending, and there is just not enough misses from Denmark, sadly, to get it back fully. And it will be seen, I believe, after all, unless there is some crazy FC performance from Studia right now, which I'm not even sure will be enough, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that Denmark will be closing this map down.
Oh, they DC'd.
Yeah. To be fair, I do think that
There
Austria
is no score.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I believe that if player disconnects in 30 seconds, they are entitled to a replay, but I don't know.
Yeah, but if there's no communication from anyone on that team about if there is a DC, it's hard to tell, because there's also sometimes that it's a DC from the server, but they're still playing.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there is some questions. I guess you would have to see.
But it doesn't, the ref says, as it says, there is just no way that Stuja's score would do anything here.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense. Just, I guess, a great pick, even with some unfortunate misses from all the players, I guess, from Denmark.
Stuja FC'd?
I believe basically.
Hakashi in chat says Stuja FC'd, but it's not enough.
Oh
no.
That's, you hate to see it. But it is how it is. It is a team tournament, and you cannot just win by default by only doing your part, sadly. And with that, we do see Denmark getting a 4th point so far, and they are at a match point. One more, and that is done. The good news for Austria.
In the chat, I'm seeing him getting banshot off stream is kind of fucked up.
I mean, that is true.
It is true. But yeah, it's unfortunate. And with that, Denmark is on match point.
Yeah, Austria is now the one that is going to pick them up, and I'm not sure what say we are going to see. I mean, I guess we can see some kind of a mod 4, or as I was suggesting earlier, some kind of an HR pick, but it seems like it's not really doing too great for Austria. I don't know.
Yeah, I think HR is a gamble from seeing that free mod. It's free mod 2 performance on Hard Rock is just not doing any favors for a Hard Rock. I think it's either a nomod, probably either a nomod 5. Oh, there it is. The nomad 5, because their DT2 performance was really good.
Yeah, and they got at least try something. So far, the only points they got, they were from a typing style of maps, nomad 2 and DT2. And with DT1, but it is the only one that they can actually try to get. I don't know. It will be a gamble, because this one is bigger, this one is harder, 245 BPM. That will be a hard map to watch. And to play, I guess. Okay, well, anyway, we will be seeing Nomad 5 this time around. It seems that Austria is already ready with all their players so far in the lineup. and we only see 2 now straight from Denmark. I mean, understandable, we see Lord John from the Denmark, but there is still one more player that they are missing. Alright, let's see.
I think Austria on this pick is just banking on that DT2 that they performed really well on. Although their accuracies on that DT2 were, if I must say it softly, horrible. Not even coming above, like, they weren't even above, like, 93.
They're all in the 91-92% range. I mean, overall, it might not be enough for some of the players in the tournament overall, right? But I guess Denmark, it was alright, I guess. But yeah, we still gotta see what will be on this one, because this is much harder than the DT2, at least in my opinion. I'm not sure.
Yeah. This is indeed a little bit of a more difficult pick. It is no mod speed, so the AR will be a little bit lower. The speed of the notes will be a little bit lower. The BPM is 245 though, so it is quite fast. Also, I see it.
Quite fast indeed, and we will be going little by little into the map as soon as Hagachi is also going to join us in the lobby, I guess. And we are going in little by little as soon as Mancha wakes up, and it seems like from the start we don't see any big misses and not even great accuracy drops. Everyone is above 97, but we do see a first miss already. It's a combo break from the Mystify, and since it is still on the start of the map, it's still alright, and it is traded by Bertel. So far so good for Team Austria.
Yeah, with Bertel trading that miss from the Mystify, Mr. Mystify does miss again, but with that, Austria does take the lead here. Definitely on an accuracy advantage when Penna is almost at 94.
And we see Fofrian still at a double SS. Incredible performance from him so far, and he's still going. There is only a quarter of the map is gone, and we are going into some more difficult buttons, difficult bursts, and it seems like Bertel is going to miss again. The Mystify and Bertel, they are having not a great time so far in this match, or at least in this map, and everyone else is just holding up for their lives.
Yeah, Bertel and the Mystify missing again. Both of these players are not happy on this map, but Hakashi also misses, and with that, the score lead is slowly creeping towards Denmark. Hakashi does miss again, and with that, the score is going really, really quick.
Yeah, but it can turn around real quick if only Denmark finds another miss, and it seems like they are not, they are just going still great accuracies, and another miss from the Mystify. That is not great. Even with some, again, lower accuracy from Denmark with Pantagwin, but still, they are going strong from the combo. After it's not waiting down, especially for Fire and Nick Ninja, but it is not enough. They need more combo, more misses from the side of Denmark, and they are not happening, at least for now. Only the last quarter of the map left, and this is a big question. Is there going to be enough combo on the map, even if we see some misses from Denmark?
The Mystify misses on the slow part, and with that, they are just not helping their team in any way, with that score just being stagnant for basically half this map. And yeah, with the 3 FCs on the side of Denmark, Denmark is just running with it. But Pantagwin, and Nick Ninja both missing. Flavorian does follow, but Bartel trades. So many misses now.
Yes, there's so many misses. It's the most unfortunate for Austria is that they just lost both of their big FCs, big combos from their side, and it's just no way for them to come back. And this will be the final 5th point for Denmark. Congratulations to them. Great performance from the boss of the teams. Amazing. But
yeah,
it was just not enough.
Congrats to Denmark here. Very well played. They are the winners of this match. And they will move on to the 1-1 bracket, or 1-1 group. And Austria, unfortunately, has to fight for their last life in the 0-2 group next week.
Yeah, I mean, it was a close match, one way or another. Great watch, for sure, but all I can say is that Austria should not be feeling demotivated. because to get out of this
Definitely not.
tournament, you have to lose 3 times, and even with 2 losses, there is still some possibilities to qualify.
Yeah.
You just gotta do it.
Yeah, that's the thing. You just got to do it. And I think Austria has a really good chance. They did show a lot of skill, and performance was pretty good for most of the picks here. And I think if they just have a little bit of a closer opponent, they can really perform, and hopefully they can get a long shot into that lower bracket part of the knockout phase if they do win.
Yeah, absolutely. It was definitely a bit of a pop-off, especially considering the last week matches and a bit of an unfortunate performance from Denmark. From Denmark, from Austria that time around. But yeah, with biggest good luck to Austria, we do have to celebrate Denmark. That is also came out with some incredible scores, incredible performances. Of course, you can figure out one of the carry players immediately or 5, but it just was just great.
Yeah, Denmark did really well as well. But we have another match ongoing right now, which is Italy against Switzerland. Italy's already 3-0 up, and that is on the B stream or on the Project Hexagon stream. So thank you everyone for watching. Thank you to Flapsack for the stream. And thank you to our ref as well. Let me double check who that was again. Nordax, or no, Nordax, Ebgula. Ebgula, thank you very much for refing this match. But thank you everyone for watching, and I hope everyone has a good time in the B stream or Project Hexagon. Okay, Project Hexagon stream with Italy against Switzerland, and yeah, good luck both teams, and we see you all next week.